On this episode of the Layover Live, Tracy Legault stops by to talk mobile-first indexing.
That's right. I'm the top dog around here now. Ha 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 ha.
Hello everyone and welcome to episode 23 of the Layover Live, where we bring you the top article from the Layover each week. I'm Jason Swick, VP of Digital Marketing, and I'm joined by Senior SEO Analyst Tracy Legault. So thanks for stopping by, Trace.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it, right? Yeah, it's good stuff. Siri kind of scared us a little bit on that, but I'm sure she's a big fan of what we're about to talk about next.
Hopefully.
Which is mobile first indexing,
She's
right?
clearly listening.
Yes, absolutely. So Google's been talking about this for a while now, and they're finally getting around to starting to roll this out to the masses, this mobile first indexing. So it's kind of some confusion around this and how it works and how it differs from how things were done in the past. So really, what is mobile first indexing?
Mobile first indexing is just a change in the way Google is indexing and ranking pages.
Okay.
The standard was taking the desktop version of the page and ranking your website for the topics and terms based off how the desktop was performing.
Okay.
So if you had like a scaled down version on the mobile, you would still get all the benefit of the power of the desktop page. With mobile first, Google is going to flip that, and they're going to rank and evaluate everybody based off the mobile version of the page.
Gotcha.
So your content, so if you have a scaled down version, you're not getting the full benefit of everything you did on desktop. So it's going to take into account all the mobile SEO factors. So that's essentially what Google is doing
with their mobile first, right?
Because
and they're not running two different algorithms, right? They're just switching to be more propping mobile up versus the desktop version, now that we're living in the mobile first world.
And so your desktop version is going to perform and rank based off the mobile version.
Gotcha.
So you definitely want to make sure that that they're essentially the same in terms of the content, maybe not the layout and structure and the extras on the desktop, but the core content should be the same.
Okay, no, that provides a lot of clarity, so thank you there. And then for DMOs though, so what does that really mean for then a DMO? Or I know you guys on the SEO side have been planning for this for a long time and optimizing on the side, but what's it really mean on the DMOs side of things?
Well, it means that you're going to have to care more about layout, speed, the content, making sure that if you have a main and mobile configuration, like desktop versus mobile site, that they are essentially the same experience and they have all your mobile redirects set up correctly. If you have responsive, it's much easier. But it matters because if you have not moved that way yet, or you like scaled down versions for mobile versus desktop, you're going to have a problem when it comes to rankings. You can start to lose rankings on some of those pages, and therefore you're going to see a dip in traffic because your desktop page is now going to be dependent on your mobile instead of the other way around.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. And so definitely something from a best practices standpoint, right, that people should have been doing for a long time for the most part anyways, right?
I mean, there's some extra SEO considerations. The essential core of SEO is the same, desktop versus mobile. There's just extra considerations you now have to take in terms of your mobile experience.
Okay.
Fonts, layout, viewport, and some other items.
Okay. And then we're starting to roll this out. We're starting to see if this is happening. You guys are keeping an eye on it, of course, on the SEO side. But how can DMOs find out if they're been moved over at all over to this new indexing? Where would they find that out?
If you go to Google Search Console, if you have an account, if you don't set one up, it has a lot of good data for you. But Google is going to now send notifications through Search Console to let you know you've been officially switched over to mobile first indexing. So they're kind of rolling it out slowly, but it's finally here. We've been talking about it for a long time, and it's here. It's like winter is here versus coming. So you'll get a notification right through the Search Console. It'll say you've been switched over.
Yep, so great way to check there and something to keep an eye on. So thanks for sharing that, Tracy. So again, announcement from Google. Take a look at the article. There's some more information there that talks a little bit more in detail about some of the things that Tracy shared today. Again, each and every week, please share your questions with us as we get those in. We love to share those on the air. So thank you so much, Tracy, for stopping by. Thank you. We'll see you next week, and have a great day.